Hey guys, it's Gadidi, and I got something really cool for you this week. It is a first for the channel, which means we're going to start it out a different way than we normally do. We're doing a face-to-face. No more tabletops on this one. This is a pistol that was introduced today, as of today. It is brand new to the market. It may be the first time you've seen it. Maybe you've seen some that since the embargo lifts today. We'll see. But guys, nonetheless, this is a brand new pistol to the market, and it's from Ruger. Alright guys, so this week we have the Ruger RXM. It is a brand new pistol introduced today from Ruger. This is a clone of the Glock 19 Gen 3. Yes, I know, another Glock clone. But this is a clone only in general aesthetics, in my opinion. I think when you deep dive into this might be an upgrade from the Glock Gen 3, and it might even be an upgrade from Glock. But we're going to go over a lot of these features going forward here. But let's start from the nose, work our way to the rear, and then we'll get into the new updated features on this guy. Starting at the nose, of course, you have a 4-inch barrel on this guy. It is a 4-inch 15-round pistol, just like every other Glock 19. You have front and rear cocking serrations on this guy. You have some, I'm going to say co-witness height. They're not suppressor height, but they look like they're co-witness height. Night sights. It's a blacked out rear and a front sight, night sight. Going across the top, of course, you have an optics plate there. That's where it gets new, but we're going to go over that in a few minutes. Working our way down, you have a single slot rail system. I'm not sure if it's Glock or 1913. I don't have any accessories to throw on it right now, but it is that. Going across, you have this really neat grip texture that's going all the way around it. It's semi-aggressive, but not so aggressive like the M&Ps. Kind of close to like Springfield. Not as fine as Springfield, but still there. It's got some memory ledges there, so that way your support hand can easily grip on. And it's just a really neat little pistol with a nice little beaver tail and a roundish trigger guard, kind of close to like Smith & Wesson. Moving our way down, we have, of course, a grip texture that does not have removable back straps. That's a key point. But going down, you have a flared mag well built into the frame of the gun, and you have Magpul's little signature on there. Going into the firearm itself, let's go into the trigger on this guy.
All right, guys, let's check out this trigger. Of course, first of all, make sure it's empty. Of course, you got that trigger dingus. You got to bring that down. A little bit of staging to get to a wall. A little bit of extra staging. And then the brake. Let's see that reset. All the way out here. Then you got to creep it back up to the main wall. And then the brake. So it's not a bad trigger. Just a Gen 3 trigger, but maybe a slightly better.
Also, when you work your way down from the trigger, you'll notice this little deep scallop right here. Kind of like how the Palmetto State Armory daggers are running with that little scallop right there, which kind of keeps you from getting that Glock knuckle, which is actually pretty nice. But, you know, I did say this is a kind of a step up from Glock. What makes it a step up from Glock? Well, there's two major features on this guy, which I think Glock should be implementing, and they aren't yet. First and foremost is this optics mounting system. This optics mounting system is very similar to the Springfield Echelon with its pin system that you place in there. Now, unlike the Echelon runs like 100 different optics. I'm not sure. It's a lot of different optics. This guy is actually running only 3 major footprints. It's running the Trijicon RMR, it's running the RMR CC, and it's running the Delta Point Pro. So three of the major optic plate systems. Now, I'm not sure if your Doctor's Cuts is going to fit on this. It doesn't advertise that the Doctor Cuts, so your Vortex Venoms may not actually fit on this guy. We'll see. Maybe they'll introduce a pin system for you down the road. Next thing to really point out on this guy is this guy has a modular trigger system, just like the Springfield Echelon and the Sig P320, which means the serialized portion of the firearm is now the trigger pack, not the frame, which means, just like you've seen in those two guns, we're going to start getting frames for this guy that will sit right in there. And being that this is a clone, it might accept most of the Gen 3 aftermarket parts. Being that this has a trigger pack in there, I'm not 100% sure if Gen 3 aftermarket triggers are going to drop into this thing. That's definitely something we'll have to see down the road. After I get this guy home, definitely going to be something I check out for myself. But it's definitely something cool. Definitely a different twist on a very popular pistol, and definitely something I want to check out for myself. Like I said, this is a team up with Magpul, so it does come shipped in the box with two 15-round Magpul mags. I'm not a fan of Magpul, at least their Glock mags. I love their AR mags, but their Glock mags are so-so. But it is using Glock mags, so I have tons of those, so I'm not worried about that. All right, it's definitely a gun you should check out, and if you ever get a chance, definitely check out the Ruger RXM. If you like that video, go ahead and hit like, comment in the comment section. Would you buy this over many of the other Glock clones out there? And share to your friends, just in case they haven't seen the new RXM. Maybe you got some friends that are Glock clone fanatics too. Definitely something you should definitely check out. And guys, as always, I'm Gundini, and I'll see you heathens for the next one.
I got a God complex. Haters love to hate, but I never feel pressed. Got a lot on my plate, but I never get stressed. I'll take all the pressure like I'm acing this test. And like a damn Freemason, I'll run this nation. They call me a